In this video, we show you some of the maintenance options which are available for your nCounter system. We will first show you procedures which are common for both pieces of equipment. Then we will show you procedures specific for the prep station, followed by procedures specific for the digital analyzer. On both machines, the maintenance menu is accessible from the main menu by simply pushing the maintenance button. The date and time can be set by pushing the system setup menu, followed by the set date and time menu. Using the touchpad, enter the date and time. Note that the time is entered in 24-hour format. Push the save button when finished. On both instruments, a tremendous amount of data is collected into log files, which are invaluable for us at NanoString for determining what has happened when things might have gone wrong. We will often ask you to collect log files when there are problems. To do this, simply go to Maintenance, Troubleshoot, Download Log Files. Insert a USB stick into the side of the machine, and then navigate to the folder or folders of the date when the log files need to be collected. On the USB stick, a folder called Log Data will be created, and then information containing the logs will be deposited into that folder. All the log files will be contained within a single zip file. The zip file will be dated with the date of the creation of the zip file. Simply email that zip file to us at NanoString. Use the address support@nanostring.com together with a short description of the problem or problems you have seen and caused us to ask for the log files. The prep station requires periodic lubrication of the O-rings. The prep station contains an internal timer which sends a reminder every 2 weeks that the O-rings need to be lubricated. This reminder is a yellow icon that appears to the left of the Start Processing button if the O-rings have not been lubricated in the last 2 weeks. To lubricate the O-rings, go to Maintenance, Hardware, Lubricate O-rings, and follow the instructions on the screen. The pipette head of the prep station will move to the front of the machine and the door will be unlocked. Using a gloved finger, take a small amount of the silicone grease supplied in a white plastic container and briefly touch each one of the O-rings. Then, using a different finger, smear it around the O-ring to make sure it is evenly distributed across the entire O-ring surface. Then, using a clean glove, wipe away the excess grease from the O-rings. It is important not to use too much grease on the O-rings because this can cause sticking of the pipette tips and subsequent problems during later prep station runs. If there's excess grease on there, continue to use a clean gloved hand to wipe away the excess. Once the O-rings have been lubricated, hit the next button and return the machine to its home position. Occasionally, the electrodes might become bent. Because they are wires, they can easily be bent back into the correct position so that they sit inside a well of a cartridge. If the electrodes become bent and need to be straightened out, go to Maintenance, Hardware, Align Electrodes, follow the instructions on the screen, using either forceps or fine needle nose pliers, bend the wires so that they're back into the well that is appropriate for them. There is very little maintenance that's required on the digital analyzer. Excess oil can be cleaned off the stage using a Kim wipe and, if necessary, either 100% ethanol or methanol to dissolve the final traces of oil film off of the stage. Older or no longer needed files can be cleaned off of the hard disk by going to Maintenance, Disk Cleanup. You will then have a choice for removing either RCC, CDF, or RLF files. Choose the file type that you want to delete. You'll be taken to a folder that contains all the files of that particular type, and then simply touch and remove those files to clean off the disk. If you have other maintenance or technical support questions, please contact us at support@nanostring.com.